preseason games here in the Ontario Hockey League for Stan Butler, and that will be valuable for this very young and inexperienced in the postseason Erie Otters squad. As Misljevic, he tries to throw an up ice. Brett Brissett knocks it down, and a hit from behind there by Edwards on Misljevic. No penalty called. So the feeling out process not needed, especially with both these teams concluding the regular season last. Hole in there by Misljevic, and good job by Brissett to deny the empty net chance the Rangers had. As Mešár, he flips by his man. Mešár gets upended, and now to spring Alfano. Alfano trying to win that puck back behind the Rangers net. Mešár makes the feed out there for Chalet. Chalet, his pass looking for Brustevich, broken up there by Panofimis. Schaefer will backhand one around his own net here for Sam Alfano. Alfano backhands one through, but can't get it on the tape of an Otter. Brustevich now for Chalet as Mešár nearly got run over there by Alfano. Here for the Rangers to go to work as Kitchener wins the faceoff. Here's Brustevich. Hunter Brustevich for Carson Rakoff. Rakoff back to Brustevich, back to here for Rakoff. Rakoff down low, give it back here for Rakoff. And there's a blast, try to come through there was Mešár. Heads up play by Schaefer and the Otters to break that up. And instead, this puck will be taken back in their own end by Kitchener with Brustevich. 10 seconds left here of 4-on-3 hockey before Kitchener will get a power play. Now here's Rakoff. Rakoff tries to toe the line. Torrance clears. Brustevich will hop on it right at the red line here, as now Kitchener will have a power play for 1 minute and 23 seconds. Here's Brustevich. Rakoff down low for Mešár. Mešár will skate up. Now to Chalet. Chalet shot. Soft scores! The kid from Kitchener on the power.
He doubles the Rangers lead on the power play. Great sequence, and he just has to sweep them.
As I don't know if that'll be that way, as we expect this series to be close and competitive. As here's Motu.
Finished 1-2 in Rangers scoring. And what a special season it was with those clutch goals on top of it.
Now Misljevic. Here's Chalet breaking in. Chalet backhander, but a penalty's coming up to that. Drops it back here for Filip Mešár. Now out for Sop. Sop will drop it back for Mešár. Here's Filip Mešár. Mešár for Chalet! Shot save made by Frazier. And the Otters, can they clear? No, Brustevich hustled to keep that on in. Now Chalet back here for Brustevich. Here for Rakoff. Carson Rakoff will draw it back. Then to Hunter Brustevich. Brustevich back for Rakoff. Rakoff here for Mešár. Mešár for Rakoff. Shot. That one's blocked. Rakoff again, but what?
That continuity has been a regular storyline in this last quarter of the season.
Misljevic got it to the point there as the Rangers will wheel this one around. Here's Misljevic in a battle with Schaefer. And now the Otters will try to break out, but they cannot. Here's Mešár. Mešár shot that puck off
the pro club.
And he wins the face-off, unfortunately for Kitchener. That rolled off Motu's stick, and Kitchener had to retreat back to their own end. Now Misljevic. He backhands one into the Erie end. Johnston will get there first for Erie. Here is Owen Johnston looking for Molnar. That puck evades Motu as Caleb Smith in a battle there with Brustevich. Kitchener wins out as we're under a minute to go here in the first period. A very entertaining and exciting opening period of playoff hockey. As Mešár tried to kick it up to himself, Schaefer breaks it up. Here is Matthew Schaefer. Schaefer will drop it back there for Molnar. Molnar!
Literally just giving a hand signal right at him, saying, hey, that was more.
As Themis is excused from the face-off circle, and the Rangers win it. Here is Hunter Brustevich. Brustevich for Mešár, and he fired that one just wide. Great pass by Brustevich to find the Canadiens prospect, and here is Mešár. Mešár took the hit that time from Johnson. Mešár still staying with it for Kitchener. Here's Filip Mešár off to Andonovski. Andonovski throws one through. Save made there by Frazier, and the rebound poked just wide that time from Misljevic. Now Kitchener will hop on it here with Mešár. Mešár goes cross ice. Andonovski tried to kick it to himself. Didn't know where it was. And Edwards wins it back for Erie as Sova will head up ice for the Otters. Alfano. Stick save made there by Parsons as Sova stole it. Tried to get it in the slot. No Otter was there. Here's Misljevic. Out for Edwards. Chalet. Chalet shot, but right into the...
Factored in each of the Rangers' 2 goals here this evening.
So hooking call against Alex Messier, and the Rangers back on the power play where they got that power play goal from Sop. As you mentioned, Dan, there's Rakoff. He went for a rip. Didn't get all of it. Here's Mešár. Back here for Carson Rakoff. Rakoff off to Hunter Brustevich. Brustevich goes cross, ends Brustevich, but Brustevich gets the puck back. Nice move made here by Filip Mešár. Mešár for Sop. Sopp thought about the shot. He wheels back. Then Brustevich here for Mešár. Mešár doesn't know where the puck is, but was able to regroup and get it in the near corner here for Sopp, who finds Mešár. Cross-ice pass there for a chance that time for Chalet. Fraser the save. Here is Brustevich. Brustevich back for Edward Chalet to Mešár for Sopp, and he shot it over the net. The goal horn's gone, but that is not a goal. Power play continues.
Honestly thought it must have been a gimme, and it certainly was. Sopp just misfiring there on the last pass.
That's something Matthew Sopp didn't do a lot in the regular season, as he was a 43 goal scorer and got a goal tonight. But here comes Kitchener. Here is Sopp. Sopp for Mešár, and Brustevich gets the puck back for Edward Chalet to Mešár. Came out in the slot, but one out by the Rangers with Chalet. Here's Mešár. Filip Mešár into the area end. Mešár, nice lifty little dancing. Mešár will break in. Mešár taking off the puck by Schaefer. Now here is Mešár still with it as he drops it there for Savard, but he would have been gets it and takes a good hit that time from Hammond. As now Chalet, the Seattle Kraken prospect. Rangers forced back in their own end. Here is Mešár one more time. Mešár off to Max Diracolo. Diracolo will shoot one in behind the Otters net. So Mešár avoids that check there from Sauter. As Mešár lost his skill to get it to Sopp. Sopp didn't get all of his pass. As the Otters try to clear. Glove down here by Rakoff. Now the Rangers. Here's Sopp down low. Sopp back to the point here for Brustevich. Brustevich looking the Otters net. Chalet tries to get it to the point. And still Chalet in a battle there with Sova, and Sova kicked
it where the Rangers came close from knocking on the doorstep.
56 seconds remains here on this Rangers power play. Here's Rakoff, spins back away from Spence. Rakoff shot, and pass out by Reed, tried to spring Chalet where the Rangers, but Mešár will glove it down. Poked out though by Johnston, and Johnson gave a good shot to Mešár. Now Pano Themis. Themis will roll one through the... Themis was the top point getter in the regular season for these Otters. Sauter backhands one through to the far corner, now picked up here by Themis. Chance developing here for the Otters as Edwards spins away there from Mešár. Fed out in the slot, but right on the Cameron Reed stick. Rangers try to get a rush going, but Erie intercepts. Here's Schaefer. Schaefer with the drop back there for Themis, but he was tied up nicely by Mešár. Now here comes and try to bully this Rangers team around, and Erie, they've had a good response, and they come back into Spence. Here's Sauter. Sauter throws one through. Save made by Parsons. Chance there for Spence, and that one goes just wide. As Malcolm Spence, he's been humming here since the second period, just hasn't been able to light the lamp against Parsons.
A nice backhand setup from Terrance from behind the goal as well for the Erie Otters shooter.
Sauter off the boards, can't clear, is hopping on it. Here's Brett Brissett. Brissett will regroup from behind his own net. He'll use the end wall of the corner to send this puck out of the zone. Now picking up on it here is Chalet. He can't get on it as Edwards takes a bump there for Mešár. Mešár all alone there is Chalet, and he scores! And he sets up his fellow European as the Kraken
have dangerously stuck back in the hockey game. He allows the Rangers to relax a little bit. Great feed, high-low feed, and he just puts a stick to it. Mešár sliding it down. And
the postseason in 2022 with Peterborough.
Career high 27 goals, career high 33 assists, and shockingly, career high 60 points in 66 games played this year. It's been a good campaign, nearly a point-a-game player, Sam Alfano out of Cayuga, Ontario.
And these Otters just won't go away as Kitchener will shoot.
Till the last second of the 11 that are remaining here in this third period.
Andonovski tried to bring it up ice, but Smith keeps that puck in the Rangers' end. Kitchener will wheel one around Sova. Got a piece of it, but here comes Mešár. Mešár upended, though, by Smith. Heads up. Misljevic here for Chalet. Tried to get to the streaking Mešár. Broken up by McDonald. Here is Edward Chalet. Chalet for Olivier Savard. Savard's shot comes on, stick save made there by Fraser. But we haven't said his name much here in the third period. Here's Mešár. Mešár shot, and a nice save with the mask. That one goes wide, hits an Otter body in front. Now Filip Mešár. Mešár at the point for Diracolo. Diracolo will throw one around the Otters net, and Erie does.
First of the game. Now we've got 2 goals here in the third. I mean, just 3.
Well, Rangers win the face-off as Just shot in there by Andonovski. Save was made by Frazier. Clearing attempt broken up by Chalet. Misiljevic misses the one-timer, and his string of bad luck continues. Alfano will break out here for Erie, looking to get it for Edwards, as that's broken up by Brustevich. Here comes the Rangers with Mešár. Mešár for Misiljevic. Misiljevic again taking off the puck. That puck popped in the air, and the Otters will get it, but will they get this one out? Brustevich tries to toe the line. Erie does force this puck to center ice, and here's Alfano Davio. Gets by his man. Here is Davio. Davio with some speed. Davio shot there by Spence. That one goes wide. Maybe got a glove on it. Did Parsons. And there's another chance there from Spence that goes wide. Davio throws one through. That hits the body of Brustevich. Off the wall taken here by Misiljevic. Misiljevic with some speed. Adrian Misiljevic. Knocked that puck off Misiljevic's stick is Owen Johnston. Johnston's had a sensational game here for Erie as Chalet tries to make a couple moves before Carey Terrance takes the puck away from Chalet. Wipe attempt there by Rakoff. Doesn't hit the mark. At the point here for Sova. Sova throws one through. That one goes wide. Puck pops around. Took a funny bounce off the bouncy end wall here. Here's Brissett. Can't get a clean shot on net as the Rangers have it turned over by Spence. Spence trying to give it back to Spence. Here's Terrance. Can't get a shot away. Terrance drops it back. Spence got
higher level of confidence from their head coach for what they do, that fourth line anyways, on the ice.
Schaefer threw one through that deflected and nearly got on Malcolm Spence's stick. Schaefer again shoots one back into the Rangers' end. Here's Brissett. Kind of got caught up in his skates. Brissett again. Nice moves here by Brett Brissett. Brissett tries to drop one off there for Schaefer. Schaefer wins it back for Erie. Schaefer throws it into the near corner for Spence, who couldn't handle it as the Rangers will try to break out. Brissett cut off that exit point for Kitchener, but the Rangers finally do get to at least the red line. Now Kitchener here. Breaking on in is Adrian Misiljevic. Misiljevic shot up. Maybe a better judgment for Owen Johnston on the next one.
Hey, credit him. Nice looking, pretty good hockey game here tonight for the veteran. Got an assist on the opening goal for Erie, but he's going to serve the rest of this game in the penalty box.
Brustevich back here for Chalet. Here's a chance for Mešár. Good save made by Frazier.
Unless the Rangers are able to score here, obviously.
That's Spence. He puts one through. Save made by Parsons, and it rolls wide. Now here comes Hected and goes high and wide. Here's Carey Terrance. Two Rangers and Mešár and Rakoff run into each other. Now here is Mešár for Rakoff, and he shoots it wide on the deflection. Now Carey Terrance here, under 60 seconds to go here in game number one. With Kitchener up 2-5-3 with a power play the rest of the way through, unless they can get a late power play goal. Brustevich will just eat some time up, spin away there from Edwards. Soccer kick, but right to Davio. Now, taking a tumble of the ice there was Edwards. Hopped on it is Panofemis. Scooped up by Mešár. Mešár, empty net is on. Going for the target in the ring.
That's going to get these Rangers fans up with a game one win all but secure.